Boundless has been the talk of the market since launch, and a lot of investors are thinking about it. At the moment, it's pumping, so in today's video, we will be talking about the price analysis. But before getting into the discussion, please support me by subscribing to this channel and liking this video. Without much saying, let's get to the discussion. So why is Boundless pumping? Looking at the news articles, there's a Gate.io listing announcement. The spot trading starts on September 15th, so the listing happened just 30 minutes ago, which could explain the recent price surge. Also, there's a launch pool event where users can stake ETH to earn ZKC tokens. This kind of event usually generates buying interest as participants might buy ETH to stake or the token gets more visibility. Another factor is the price hitting a new all-time high of $1.52 as per a tweet from today. The current price is $1.72, which is higher, so maybe the all-time high was surpassed recently. The social media buzz around this could be driving fear among traders. Volume data shows a 24 hours volume of $282 million, which is a massive increase. Such a spike in volume usually accompanies major news like exchange listings. High volume confirms the price movement is supported by actual trading activity, not just a pump. The technical analysis tools didn't provide much data, so maybe the price movement isn't driven by technicals but by fundamental news. The market cap is around $345 million, which is moderate, so the token might be more volatile to such events. Also, the altcoin season index is at 70, up 40% over 7 days, indicating that altcoins are gaining traction. This could mean investors are rotating into altcoins like ZKC, especially with new listings and airdrops. In conclusion, the exchange listings, airdrop incentives, and volume surge contributes to increased demand and price appreciation. Now let's talk about full details of Boundless for those interested. Boundless ZKC is one of the newest players shaking up blockchain infrastructure. It comes from the minds at RISC-0, the folks who built the world's first ZKVM on RISC-V. At its heart, Boundless is meant to be a kind of universal plug-in layer. Instead of every blockchain or rollup trying to build its own complicated system, they can tap into Boundless and use zero-knowledge proofs out of the box. The idea is simple but powerful. Make blockchains run faster, cut costs, and boost security, without forcing developers to start from scratch. Think of today's blockchains like a city with only one main road. Every car, bus, and truck, every transaction has to squeeze onto that street. Traffic slows, fuel burns, and when activity spikes, the tolls, gas fees, shoot up. Scaling solutions often split people into separate neighborhoods, breaking the sense of a shared ecosystem. Boundless takes a different path. It shifts the heavy calculations off-chain, hands the work to specialized provers, and then brings back a short proof that everything was done correctly. The blockchain doesn't bother redoing all the math. It just glances at the proof the way you check a receipt at the store. Quick, simple, and enough to keep the whole system lean, fast, and safe. What makes Boundless stand out? First, it's universal, a proving layer that works with many blockchains, not just one. Second, it runs on a system called Proof of Verifiable Work, PVW, which rewards provers only when they deliver useful work, unlike the energy-draining proof of work model. Third, Boundless runs with independent prover nodes who stake ZKC tokens as collateral, making the system both decentralized and accountable. Finally, it's interoperable, meaning it can connect seamlessly with big ecosystems like Ethereum, BNB Chain, and future rollups that need a plug-and-play ZK engine. Picture blockchain like a courtroom. Instead of making every juror grind through the same long puzzle, one expert is sent outside to solve it. They come back with a short, stamped certificate that says, "Yep, it's correct." That's the Boundless trick. The heavy math gets pushed off-chain to special prover nodes. They do the hard lifting with ZKVM, create the proof, and drop it back on-chain. Anyone can check it in a blink. No need to redo the work. To keep things fair, provers have to put some ZKC on the line. Cheat and you lose your stake.
Rồi, chị cất tờ hồ sơ để vào chỗ cũ đi. Bánh máy nhá.